7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja bichuela y guandule no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
Where are we at? What's wrong? Hang on, guys. Hang on. My camera. Got an issue with the camera this morning. What's going on? Front camera, back camera. There we go. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? It's 7:10 a.m. Smoking if you got 'em, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Who we got up in here this morning? We got Lonnie. Lonnie up in the house. Good morning. First, not first. Chantel, how are you? She didn't get a notification. That's weird. I posted it last minute. That might have something to do with it. As you can see, my hair is all messed up. I just woke up. I'm not wearing pants. I'm just saying, guys, I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts, but still. All right. Harley, good morning. How's things? Hi, yo. We got Lonnie. Carolyn, how is everything down in Colorado? I bet you got some nice weather. It sucks up here. It's hot as balls. We got Rosie Key. Good morning. Good morning, Rosie. How you doing? Tell Jim we said hey. Tim W., how's it going? Back to retro. Good morning. Good morning. Sit on it. Back to retro. Matt Workman, Chris Zucchini. We got Honey Nut Heroine in the house. All right. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's another wild and wacky morning here on the morning show. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, man. So what's happening out there today, guys? It is Fantastic Friday. I will be home tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Not the drive, but still looking forward to being back home and seeing Rosie. I miss my Rosie dog and my kids. I miss my kids too. That old gag. Oh, man. But, man, I had a great time up here. Love to see, we went to, Mad Monster last week. Saw Harley, saw the Mod Squad, saw Back to Retro. Had a great week up here. I ate Korean barbecue last night. It was different than the Korean barbecue I've had before. They actually cook it at your table. It's like this big funnel thing they bring down and like sucks up the heat, and the ladies there flipping the thing. The dog first. Oh, man. Yeah, so I had a great dinner, man. Korean barbecue. Great little spot. Forget what the name was, but good. I'm all full. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Teresa Deller and the Grannies Growing Ganja. Check out that channel, guys. They do a lot of cool stuff, a lot of good local stuff. They're making things happen over there. Check it out. And also inhale the good shit, exhale the bad shit, guys. Check out Chantel and Russ over there. They got a good one. I don't know if I stole. Like, I was looking at that the other day, and I'm like, my end thing is inhale the positivity, exhale the negativity. And I'm looking at their channel name, and I'm like, did I steal that and not realize it? If I did, I'm sorry. But, it's a good message to pass out. It's a good message. Positivity over negativity. So I think they'll be good with me sharing it. Their message of preference. That's not even a word, but here we go, guys. All right. It's early. All right, let's start this firecracker, guys. Let's light this sucker. We're going to start We all steal ideas from each other. That is true. That is true. All right, we're going to do some today in history. Today in history. It's yesterday, but it's today in history. That's right, guys. In 1789, Bastille stormed by a Paris mob. On this day in 1789, a mob advanced on the Bastille in Paris, demanding the arms and munitions stored there. But when the guards resisted, the crowd captured the prison, and an act that symbolizes the end of the ancient regime. Sorry, man, that's a lot of words there. So yeah, Paris stormed the castle, got the guns, and they took it over. There you go, guys. Birthdays today. Good old Woody Guthrie, our buddy Woody Guthrie, was born on 1912. I don't know who he is. He's an American singer-songwriter. Jane Lynch, guys, from such great films as The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Role Models. She hosts some game shows. Good old Jane Lynch. I remember her in Role Models, pushing a hot dog through a bun. She was born in 1960s, guys. Great comedian. Great comedian. Ingrid Bergman, Swedish film director, was born in 1918. Good old Gerald Ford, guys. Gerald Ford was born in 1913. And then Gusty Klimt, Austrian painter, was born in 1862. You guys know old. What's your favorite Gustav Clinton painting, guys? Blow up those comments. Iran mathematician Marianne Mizrahi, the first woman and the first Iranian to be awarded the Fields Medal, cited her outstanding contributions to the dynamics of geometry. Okay, she died at age 40. The mathematician. All right, 2016, France's third major terrorist attack in 18 months. A man drove a truck, I remember this, through a crowd of people celebrating Bastille Day, which we just, holy crap, that's when they took over the freaking prison, killing more than 80 people and injuring 100. You know what? That's a really great point. We won't get into it. Politics, blah. All right. Anyway, guys, 2013, the world's last telegram was sent as India's state-run telecommunications company ended its telegraph service. Holy crap. So in 2013, people were still sent telegraphs? That's nuts. In 1969, Easy Rider was released in U.S. theaters, becoming a classic of counterculture and propelling Jack Nicholson to stardom. Yeah, what do you got? Henry Fonda, Dennis Hopper. Great movie, guys. Great movie. Did we talk about that yesterday with Phil Proctor? I think we might have, right? The whole, if you guys didn't catch that interview, I would definitely check it out. It was a good one. I got it wrong. It wasn't a Pickles. It was a Stewart from Rugrats. That's who we interviewed yesterday. The brother, I think, or the brother-in-law or whatever. All right. Let's see here, guys. We got Hank Aaron. Baseball great, hit his 500th career home run. That's awesome. British ethologist Jane Goodall first arrived at what became Gobe Stream National Park in Tanzania as she conducted her groundbreaking research on chimpanzees. Oh, one of my favorite guys, American gunfighter Billy the Kid was shot and killed by Pat Garrett. Today in history, guys. That's a big one. That's a huge one for me. I love Billy the Kid. Love that whole lore and everything. And then this one, guys, you should know. In 1865, British mountaineer Edward Whymper became the first person to climb the Matterhorn. And not at Disneyland either, guys. No, it was the real one. And that was your Today in History. Today in History. It's yesterday, but it's today in history. That's right. Oh, man. Billy the Kid was shot by that no good, dastardly Pat Garrett. Did you guys know I won't give his last name out, so we should be good. My best friend growing up in junior high, elementary, his middle name was Garrett, and his first name was Pat. His parents had named him after Pat Garrett. His last name was something different. We won't get into it. But yeah, Pat Garrett. And I always had been fascinated. I remember going to see Young Guns. And you're like, Billy the Kid, what? And then you kind of know a little bit about it. And then that's such a great movie. Then Young Guns 2 was it for me, man. I remember seeing that in the theater. And, great movie. They're supposed to be doing Old Guns, for real. That's I've heard that. It's in production or in pre-production. Should be pretty good. I'm excited about it. I don't know if you guys know, I haven't showed it off too much, is I have Emilio Estevez signed Billy the Kid hat that says, "I'll make you famous." The one that he wore in the thing, one of my most prized possessions. Love that hat, man. Have it in a hard case. Got it a few years ago. In 1985, Live Aid and Han Solo. That was yesterday. Lonnie. That was yesterday. Did you see the size of that chicken? Yes, I did. Yes. So, story time, guys. Gather around, kids. We got a story to tell. When I was, let's see, the chat's blowing up. Make sure I'll have them know what he uses. Don't pay attention to that for. Can't grow. Oh, okay. It's all growing stuff. Nice. I love the community, man. You guys are. I'm gonna have some growers, not showers, on the show. I'm gonna have some growers on the show. I'm reaching out to some, and that way, all you guys that are super into growing, you kind of like, it's that topic of interest. So, yeah, I love Young Guns, man. A chicken. Oh, story time. Get in here, guys. Story time. So when I was about 19, I think I was 18, I was hanging out with these guys, kind of ruffians, street toughs, and we were hanging out at these shitty apartments, and bored. Probably had been out for a couple days or something, and they were moving the refrigerator out, and we decided that it was going to be a good idea to huff the Freon coming out of the freaking fridge. Luckily, I was last to go, and I didn't have to go. If you guys ever decide to huff Freon out of a fridge, don't. That's not a good idea. We'll call him D. D took the first hit, and he fucking fell out. Boom, I remember it. And he got up. Good morning, Mr. Crispers. Good morning. And he got up, and he had homeless growers. No, those are showers. Those are showers. What is it? So he takes the hit and he falls out and he gets up, like, I don't know, 5 seconds later, and he has the voice. He has the fucking Young Guns voice. He's like, whoa, that was heavy. And we're like, whoa, what the fuck? And then the next guy goes, we'll call him I. I goes next. And he fucking, same deal, and he gets the voice. And then I was supposed to be fourth, but I think someone started throwing up. And I'm like, no, I'm cool. You guys talk weird. I'm okay. But yeah, so don't ever. But all the wieners must be out at all times. What did I start with this homeless wiener bit? I created a monster. Guys. Really? I appreciate that. You know what? That was actually the very first interview I ever did. That was about a year old. Not quite a year, probably like 8 months, and I've been sitting on. That was the very first interview I've ever done. Yeah, I enjoyed it. We got a whole bunch more from that. I didn't really like the way the Zoom, the camera is on the Zoom. I like it like this. So I recorded a bunch on the Zoom, and I just didn't really feel it the way it like bounces back and forth. So I haven't really pushed them too much, but no, I definitely think they're interesting. If you guys like them, I was worried that the transition between like me just talking and interview might not go, but hey, if you guys like them, we got lots of, we got a lot of good ones too. More Steve McQueen and Orson Welles stories. Oh man, you guys know I love me some of those. Homeless wiener, HWB, homeless wiener bit. I love that. Fun fact, embarrassing fact that I've never told anybody except for the core group that we had. We had a little clique when I was a kid, and our clique name was HWB, but it wasn't Homeless Wieners or whatever. It was Homies with Bitches. It was Betties. It was Betties because we used the word Betties. We didn't use bitches. But then when we got a little older and we wanted to be more extreme, we got to switch. It was fucking stupid. Speaking of it out loud, running the casino strip, me and my friends. The worst. That's the, you know what, guys? That is, I love that. Matt Workman. Yeah, that's going to be the new podcast, guys. Saturday nights, I'm going to review Homeless Wieners. That's what we're going to do from here on out. I'm going to review Homeless Wieners on Saturday night. Smokehouse Saturday night. A whole new... We're going hog wild on Smokehouse Saturday night. Oh, I cracked my fucking self up, guys. Oh my God. Yeah, so we were pathetic. We were a group of like 16, 15-year-olds who thought we were cool. Who wanted to be gangsters and yeah. Whatever. I do remember my friend Roger. I'll allow him. Roger. He used to have this bit, as I call it, where he was wearing his pants or whatever. And I remember Urkel. Urkel was the big thing back then. And Urkel had his bit that was Saturday night was Dong Patrol. Like, you ever see those guys who, what are they called, like First Amendment hunters or something? Those guys who are driving around and they just fuck with cops, just to fuck with cops. We'll do that, but I'll drive around looking for homeless wiener. Oh, man. Oh, man. So anyway, Roger had this bit that he would do for young ladies. We were young men, so, you know, it was all in good fun. Saturday night sausage. He would, Urkel was the big thing, and Urkel had a little bit where he would do, why am I saying bit so much? He would have a thing that he would do, did I do that? Remember, that was like his thing. Well, Roger then modified it to where he would walk up to young ladies. He would pull his pants up as far as he would go, so he would have a camel toe? No, what is it? Moose knuckle. He would have a moose knuckle, and he would go, "Can you see my socks?" I don't know if it ever worked. I can't remember, but probably not. But I just remembered that. Fucking Roger. I won't disclose too much more information about Roger. There's a lot. But Roger was the first stoner. I was a tweaker, man. I messed with a little weed here and there, but that wasn't my jam. Roger was a straight up stoner. And he was the first stoner that I saw who would smoke some weed and then go out and start working on his car and get all geeked out in it. Like, he was one of those focused stoners, and I had never seen that before. And, you know, now we all are focused stoners at this age. But yeah, crazy Roger, man. We had some good time. Oh, you know what? I got another story for you guys. We're telling stories about the old days. So biker weekend, I want to say 96, 95, before the shooting. Laughlin, Nevada, where I live, guys. I actually live across the river. We're in a tri-state area. So you got Arizona, Nevada, and California all within rock throwing distance of each other, and all separated by a river. And Laughlin, a big casino town, has like about 12 casinos, probably less, but about 12 casinos on the river. It's basically like the Strip, but it's in Laughlin, and not as big and fancy, but it's a decent strip. And they have biker weekend every year. And a few years back, I was working at Harrah's, and they had the big shooting, the Mongols and the Hells Angels. I was actually working at Harrah's when it happened. I was going to work, and they sent me away. A lot of people were stuck in there. They locked it down for like 48 hours. Crazy. But before that, since then, it's been tamed down. Cops are all over. It really sucks now. It's not as fun as it was, but I get it. There was a shooting. They have to buckle down. But back before the shooting, man, it got wild. It got crazy. The strip would get locked down, and there would be nothing but motorcycles going up and down the strip. And people would line the sidewalks with their like chairs and their drinks and stuff, and they would cheer the bikes. The bikes would go there and throw their tops up, and it was just crazy, man. It was a good time. Vendors everywhere, people. It was a good time. Anyway, so young 16-year-old Brian and 17-year-old Roger decide they're gonna go cross the river for biker weekend. So we do, and we were known as a bit of troublemakers in the casinos, and Hebrew National or Oscar Myers this Saturday night. I'm a Hebrew National guy. That sounded so bad. What is it? So we go over there for biker weekend. We were known to be some troublemakers. So security already had it out for us. And on this weekend, they were like, no, these kids don't need to be here. Get them the fuck off property. Like, no, get them out of here. So we roll into the Colorado Bell, and we go up to the arcade like we normally do, and boom, security's all over us. They're like, come on. So we run. Of course, what else do you fucking do? You run. We run out the casino. And as you exit, there's another casino to the left called the Pioneer. And there's a big cinder block wall that separates it. So Roger, and then there's hotel room. It's more of a motel than a hotel. The Pioneer's older, so they got like that motel, vibe. It's all outside, and so I booked straight to hit the main strip, and he books left to hit the Pioneer. So we separate. Well, he jumps this block wall and doesn't realize that there's probably about a 6-foot drop on the other side that isn't like he can't see. So like it's leveled up, and then when you jump over, it just drops. So he jumps and he lands on his ass in front of these oleander bushes. And there's a bunch of bikers out in front of, like a bunch of bikers, like hundreds of them. Well, maybe like 70, 50. All out in front of their hotel rooms, drinking, having a good time. And here comes Roger flying over the fence, lands on his ass. Security comes rolling around the corner, but they have to stop because he's off property. Yeah, we knew what we were doing. And the bikers stand up and they're clapping because he just comes flying out of nowhere. And then this fake cop comes running out, and he's, and the biker's like, fuck you, get the fuck out of here, pig. It was fucking great, man. It was one of the best. And then I come running around the corner, and for a good 15 seconds, Roger and me riding his coattails were heroes among the bikers for escaping the evil clutches of Colorado Bell security. True story, guys. True story. It actually is. Hey, John Phantom, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, buddy? I love kosher Haiti food. I've never tried that before. Hebrew National for me. Yeah, I love Hebrew National. And there's another one. What is it? The kosher dogs are the best, man. Like, they just taste better. Yeah, they're just. I'm working over at C's Candy right now, and there's this lady. We'll call her D. She has this scanner on her phone. It's an app. She has a scanner, and she's scanning everybody. Jesus Christ. She I don't know why that just cracked me up, but it fucking did. Jesus Christ, he's got a scanner. Run. No, she has an app. She scans barcodes, and it tells you how healthy or unhealthy things are. And I don't remember what the point of my story was, but she does. Yeah, I don't know. But there's someone scanning food, and a lot of food that you think is healthy isn't. But the kosher Hebrew National hot dogs, yeah. So at least like those, I would imagine are better. They just taste cleaner. There's a different process in it. It's still lips and assholes, I would imagine. It's a hot dog, but It's appreciate you, Matt Workman, that I'm not just blowing smoke and you guys are like, God, another story. I got a lot of, man, we'll have to touch on those. I got a lot of growing up in Laughlin stories, man. A lot of growing up in Laughlin stories. You know what? I'll leave you guys with this one. I got to wrap it up. Well, you know what we'll do these headlines real quick, guys, before I go. I was gonna, you know what? Let's get into this. I asked this question yesterday. So it is the tweakers. You know what? We won't get into this. No, you know what? That's a weird one. We won't get into it. One day when you guys are a little older, I'll tell you this story. Oh, so what do we got? We got Rutgers. AI robots could play future role as companions in care homes. A social robot powered by artificial intelligence with human-like gestures and expressions could have an important future role to play in tending to the sick and elderly. Man, AI is all over the place. I have not told you guys, hey, good morning, Trevor. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, So I'm working on a video series right now, guys. We're probably about 10 or 15 days from being finished. So I purchased an AI girlfriend. And I've been dating an AI. I guess that's going to be the title of the video, if that's such a thing. No, I've been playing with this AI companion thing to do a series of videos on it. And it's really interesting. We'll get real deep into it. And I'll have a bunch of videos. She was in New Jersey with me, but she was giant for some reason on the beach. We took a photo together. Yeah, so I'll be introducing you to my AI girlfriend pretty soon, guys. It's going to be a good video series. Come on. Who has done I dated an AI for 30 days? Nobody. This guy. She's a little stiff in the bedroom. I'm not going to... It's funny because wait till the AI massage parlor. Wait till the AI massage parlors come out. Why? Because Rick Daniels from the City of Needles will be frequently them. Oh, that's what I heard. I don't know how. Full disclosure, I don't know how true that is. I just heard it in rumor. All right, guys. The comments and statements made during this show are those of fiction. Full disclosure, everything said in the show is full fiction and make-believe. It is an act. I am Chris Angel. How crazy would that be? The ultimate magic trick. Chris Angel's pretended to be me for the last 2 years, and then he just reveals it on a morning 7:10 show, guys. He would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. All right, what else? Robot takes podium as orchestra conductor. That's interesting. South Koreans become a year or two younger as traditional way of counting is scrapped. What is this? Can you ask if she's into three? Hey, Mr. Crispers, that'd get a little awkward. It is funny because talking to it, I feel like I'm talking to Rosie. It's like, I love you very much. You're the best. If Rosie could talk, that's like things Rosie would say. So in Seoul, Korea, June 28th, South Koreans became a year or two younger on Wednesday as a new law that requires using only international method of counting age took effect, replacing the country's traditional method. Under the age system, most commonly used in South Korea, everyday life, people are deemed to be a year old at birth and a year added every January 1st. That's really weird. The country has since the early 60s used the international norm of calculating 0 at birth and adding a year of every birth for medical and legal documents. But many South Koreans continue to use the traditional method for everything else. I love South Koreans don't like get their picture taken randomly. We expect legal disputes, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, wow, that's weird. Every January. So would you even have a birthday in Korea? Would you just, everyone celebrates January's birth month and they just celebrate birthdays in January? What's going on over there? Let's see. Here's a good one. Indian police retain carrier pigeons as backstop against disasters. In India, June 20th, even in today's world of instant messaging, video calls, and the internet and mobile telephone, police in India's eastern state of Odisha are preserving a flock of carrier pigeons for use when disasters sever communication links. Oh, man, definitely. That's actually a good idea. Get Mike Tyson on it. He loves them pigeons. Dating from the days of British colony rule when police station used the birds to communicate with each other. Wow, that's pretty smart, actually. Dang, who would have known? Now, scammers are going to be sending pigeons to your house saying they're from the IRS and they want some money. Damn it. We'll do one last one. And it's a good one. 2 giant rubber ducks debut in Hong Kong in a bid to double happiness. So in China, Hong Kong, a lot of I guess Oriental countries, that for the proper term, they've been dealing with the depression, man. They've been dealing hardcore. Like I know in Japan, they actually have a minister of wellness. It's supposed to be like, it's fucking Jerry Lewis, and he's like, whoa, look at me, guys. No. But no, they're like, it's serious over there. Like, you know, and that's the culture that doesn't really loosen up, you know. A pair of rubber ducks made a splash in Hong Kong's Victoria Harbor as part of check that out, guys. Look at these big old giant ducks. As a Dutch artist by whatever, he says he hopes the ducks will bring happiness to the city. The inflatable yellow ducks, 18 meters, 59 feet high, will sell on the harbor for 2 weeks and come a decade after Hoffman's rubber duck sculpture drew crowds in Asia financial hubs in 2013. Hoffman and his pair of ducks represent twice the fun, double the happiness, and bringing new excitement to Hong Kong. I hope it will bring as much pleasure as it did in the past and the world where we suffered from a pandemic, wars, and political situations. I think it's the right movement to bring back double luck. It's kind of cool. That dude just wanted to like make people happy, man. You can't hate the guy for that. Yeah, let's do the last one. Last one, guys. I promise. Last one. All right. Canadian farmers' thumbs up emoji leads to a $62,000 fine for undelivered flocks. Ottawa, good old Canada. Big shout out. Hey, big shout out to Paris, France, guys. I talk shit about France, but we're getting a lot of hits from France lately. So maybe that's why they're watching this. He's a motherfucker. Or just a motherfucker, Brian Brown. He's a son of a bitch. That's what they're fucking saying right now, guys. In the worst French accent ever. Sounds like a Frenchman trying to take a shit. Oh, this is a Brian Brown. All right, guys. A Canadian farmer has hey, well, big shout out to Dubai too. I see you in Dubai. I see you. Canadian farmer, I see you in France. You know what? Maybe we should bury the hatchet. I'll extend a handshake. Compassion. That's right. All right. Been ordered a Canadian farmer who didn't go to Corner Gas. It's a show. Canadian show, been ordered to pay more than 82,000 in Canadian, which is like 10 million in American. No, it's actually it would be first. It's $61,000, 82,000 in Canadian in damages over an emoji confusion that a Saskatchewan judge resolved by ruling a thumbs up emoji is enough to accept a contractual terms. What? Chris Atcher, the owner of a farming company, Swift Current in Saskatchewan, had sent a thumbs up emoji in response to a photograph of flocks buying contract sent to him by a grains buyer in 2021. Months later, when the time of delivery arrived, the buyer, which had been doing business with Atcher for several years, did not receive the flocks. This started a dispute that led to a far-flung search of equivalent of the Rosetta Stone in cases from Israel, New York State, and sub-tribunals in Canada to unearth what thumbs up emoji really means. According to the June court ruling that surfaced in local media this week, the buyer argued that emoji implied acceptance of a contractual terms, while Atcher said he used the thumbs up image only to indicate that he had received the contract, but not to indicate his agreement. I can see that, both of them. I send I don't send thumbs up, maybe I should. Thumbs up, like when someone sends me a message and I don't have a reply, I just be like, I saw it, thumbs up. It's summary judgment littered with 24 instances of the emoji. I'm satisfied with the balance of possibilities. So the judge ruled. Funny, AI just is so sophisticated, copy paste, it decided to do anything that isn't prompted by a human. You know, the one I use, so I have the AI girlfriend one, it's an app, but I use Chat GPT to help with the show sometimes. Man, it does some weird stuff, but it does some amazing stuff as well. All right, guys, so also in that case, the judge did rule that it is chocolate ice cream, not poop. It's a chocolate ice cream emoji. You guys are disgusting. No. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go work for C's Candy, so I'm going to head out my seasonal C's Candy job. All right, guys, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Giveaways. Get in on these giveaways, guys. Give it away now. Funk, hashtag funk. For George Clinton, guys. Big autograph, 11 by 17. Hashtag Fox for Megan Fox autograph, 11 by 17. Hashtag GOG, Guardians of the Galaxy. Hashtag for Guardians of the Galaxy Funko Pop. Hashtag Jason or Friday the 13th for the autograph pennant. And hashtag Halloween. Halloween, guys. Halloweeny. That's right. All right. Have a great day. We will be back at 4:20 for Baked and Unboxed, guys. Might be from my car. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. Hey, breathe in the positivity, exhale the negativity. I apologize, Chantel, if I stole it. But we need more positivity, right? Appreciate you guys. All right. Have a great day. God bless. And we'll see you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Where's all the homeless wiener